the China-Burma-India Theater, often called CBI for short. You can probably tell that it included China, Burma, and India, but also more generally, it included Southeast Asia as a whole. The CBI was definitely the little brother of the three. It was for Roosevelt, the main priority, he called it Germany first, was Europe. A secondary priority, but also important, was the Pacific. CBI was way, way, way back in third place. So CBI was a low priority, but despite that, there were some quite famous American military operations and units that operated in CBI. One was what were called the over-the-hump cargo flights. The hump was slang for the Himalayas. And these flights took place between India and China from 1942 to 1945. At first, the United States Army's 10th Air Force organized them, later the Air Transport Command, but whoever was running them, they achieved quite a bit. They brought a lot of supplies into Chiang Kai-shek and his army. And it was a heroic effort because remember that these are the aircraft of the early 1940s. They don't have the capabilities of aircraft today. They're operating over high mountains in bad weather very often. And on top of all that, they could face interception from Japanese fighters. So the achievements that they had were quite important and are actually quite famous among military historians. So over-the-hump cargo flights were important. Another one was the operations in Burma of something called the U.S. Army's 5307th Composite Unit, parentheses, provisional, close parentheses. A not very exciting name for a commando unit. Now we would say Special Forces, which went by the nickname Merrill's Marauders, much catchier name, after their commander, Colonel Frank Merrill. And their operations in Burma back in the day became another legendary achievement of U.S. Armed Forces. And then there were the Flying Tigers. The Flying Tigers were American aviators flying in China to fight the Japanese. They're undoubtedly the most famous of all. All three of the, we're going to talk about them some more, but all three of these operations have something to do with our story.